Hey, Greg Helm here. I'm here with Audio Savings today to talk about Peavey products, and I'm going to talk about the PV20 USB mixer. Great mixer. This can be used for bands, for church services, club installations, for a wide range of uses. The thing I like about the PV20 is it gives you 16 microphone inputs plus 2 stereo inputs. Now the nice thing about the stereo inputs is it gives you actually 2 different inputs, 1/4 inch RCA, and you can use this A/B switch to go between the 2 of them. So you can use them both, but at different times, which is very useful. Let's say this is going into a club and they have keyboards plugged into here, but they need to have playback in between sets. Well, you can plug your iPod into here, and in between sets, push the button, now you have your iPod. So you can't use them at the same time, but it gives you an extra input to use that no one else offers you, and I think that's a great feature. The other nice thing is, besides every mic input having a line input as well, they have inserts. Inserts are very useful for live applications. So even though this has a built-in effects processor, which is very good, gives you 20 different effects. Let's say you need more. Let's say you want to have a gate for some drums, or you want to have extra reverbs for different voices or snare or things like that. You can use these inserts to insert an effect into any individual channel you want, and at products at this price range, they just simply don't offer that. Now, if you go through a channel strip to see what it offers you have it's pretty straightforward. You have your gain, you have your 80 Hz high pass to get rid of any mud so you don't get that low end stuff in the voice. 3-band EQ. You have 2 aux sends, which means that's for monitors. And then you have your post, which is for effects. You can add another effects besides the effects that are built in. 60mm faders, you have a mute for each one. If you come over to your master section, you have the contour, which is the same as in the PV10 and the PV 8, 10, 14, and 20 all have the contour knob, and that's essentially a 31-band EQ with a big happy smile curve in it. So it gives your mix a lot more presence. And if you're going to use it for recording, you have tape inputs here, so you can go tape to USB or to mix or tape to headphones. So you can send that iPod tape. People don't use tape anymore very much, but your iPod, your MP3 player, whatever it might be, you can send it to other things. You have your master faders here. You have your master aux sends. You have not only XR, but also 1/4 inch outputs. You can use either one. It has, like the 10 and 14, a effects defeat, so you can have a pedal. So if you don't want your effects at any one time, you just push a button and the effects get killed. So if you're speaking in between songs or doing a service where you don't want that reverb coming through, then you push that button, it goes away. It's very nice. And the PV20 is available only in a USB version, which means anything coming through this stereo mix has a digital output that can go to a computer. It's a USB that will send digital right out to your computer. Has a built-in power supply. And the other thing I want to stress about all PV mixers, these are steel chassis. These are metal. These are not plastic. Most of the competitors in this price point have plastic mixers. And the reason you want to use metal is for RF interference, radio frequencies. A lot of people complain that I can hear this or hear that or get noise in their mixer. That's because the mixers are plastic, not steel. Peavey chooses to use steel. It costs more, but it's the right thing to do if you want a professional mixer. And Peavey only makes professional products. So check out the PV20 USB. Great unit, lots of inputs, lots of features at a really great price. Thank you.